Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, Twitch? How we doing, YouTube? How we doing, socials? Good to see everybody this week. I am Jankrat84. I am back with more Outer Worlds 2, uh, and the campaign that won't end. We are still deep into the story. I think we're somewhere towards the end of Act 2, getting towards the start of what I would consider Act 3 to be in the natural flow of the story. But that's just a rough guess. Also, based off of the achievement progress that I'm sitting at and those sorts of things, that little bit of nascent stat tracking tells you a little bit about your current progress. So I know I am probably at least 60% of the way done. Oh, oh no. Let me throw some stuff on the ground over here. Tried to pick up my gamepad and just yeeted it onto the floor. Alright. We're stable. We're alive. We're here. What's up, Moon Man?
Made it to the archive, I see. Well, I can't help you with that. I'm barely qualified to provide moral support, let alone technical support.
That's cute. Where are we and what are we doing? Oh, yeah. We still need to talk Auntie's Choice into helping us out. We're kitted, boy. I'm telling you, I love the gear that we have at this point in the game. Got a new dart gun to try out for stealth tranking folks that I'm pretty excited about. Got a couple different rocket launchers that are just rad as hell. I'm a particular fan of the Little Roar. Let's see where we at on our journal. We still have a complication on Cloister to do, and we still never found a way to start this audio log. And then we have somebody we need to talk to on the Auntie's Choice flagship. We do still have invaluable disposable agent going on. We need to go talk to the execs about that. And then we still have that whole secret recipe murder quest line, murder mystery quest line to do. But I feel like we can go to Cloister later, so we'll start with heading over to the Undisputed Claim. I know it's not what I've got flagged, but that's what we're going to check out first. The most unnecessarily large spacecraft that I have ever had the pleasure or displeasure of running around on in a video game. The tram system on this thing is both ridiculous, absurd, and also unnecessary. Continue. You could spend more time on the tram in the ACS Undisputed Claim than almost anywhere else. Let's actually get one of the quests thrown up. Back on. So we need to do that, but we never found the killer. That's what we were doing. We were looking for whomever it was that's willing to kill somebody over a secret beer recipe. I love this city. The ACS Undisputed Claim is a really weird, like, kind of middle ground where there's a lot of really great stuff here to look at, and then there's also this god-awful slow-ass tram. Where are we headed to? The head office tower, I think. No, we're gonna start in the back. Oh, I hope I didn't choose the wrong one. And now we're stuck. There's no stopping this thing. There's no canceling. and it's just a big empty ship. This is the weirdest choice in this game. I'm still baffled by this decision. Clearly we're hiding a load screen. Very clearly we're hiding load screens. Yeah, I should have got off there. Shit. No! We're going to slowly go past. You could run at the same speed this tram moves at. I'm convinced that your character can run at the same speed this thing is going. It's baffling. Oh god, no, we're still going further. We're going to steerage. We're going to the back of the boat. What a mistake. Well, let's take this time to get acquainted with a whole big empty ship. I still like this game, despite its many flaws and foibles. It's exactly my kind of janky. I'm still positive on the experience overall, despite some pain points, like this god-awful tram. Who am I back here to talk to? I'm gonna keep hitting the wrong button. Now hiring. Nope, that's not here either. Oh, stop stealing stuff, kleptomania. You're gonna get me in trouble. It's to head back to them and tell the VPs. Yeah, neither of these are here, so back on the stinking tram. We gotta go back. Alright. Head office tower. Let's try not to swing and miss again. Oh no. So I don't know necessarily why we need Inez with us at this point. I'm interested to see. I did some off-camera work wrapping up her companion quest chain and getting some upgrades for it. Actually, I almost regret that a little bit because there was a poignant moment there that we missed, and I should have been recording at minimum. And I feel bad about that because that's something that definitely I think would pitch the story in a better light for people who are wondering about the pacing and about the complexities or lack thereof. And it's plenty complex enough. The main story is a bit of a snarl, but it's not bad by any means. I think it's a better, more compelling narrative than the original one. The original The Outer Worlds. Nope, we're not in here. Let's go up the stairs. How do we get into that office over there? Elevators are somewhere, I'm sure, right? Wow, that hurt. That was a deep fall. Where's the elevator? That's market compliance, and that's the tramicular. Oh. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be, is it? What's up, Gertie?
You look befuddled. Or perhaps that's just your normal expression.
Nope. Oh, hey. I haven't spent, like, a ton of time on the Undisputed Claim. And it's still a little confusing to navigate some of these places. Oh, that's a swing and a miss. Not going into that office. Wow, there's nothing to see up here.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards.
Oh.
The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Who do you think I am?
You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with him on Cloister lying cold on the lab floor?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Do you want the job or not? or burning starlight.
Ah, the compulsive liar flaw sticks us. We can't choose any of the other options. We're in.
Seriously? You're playing the long con here and now?
I don't have a choice.
Remind me of your qualifications. I send queries out to every scientist and science-adjacent employee in our Rolodex. I can't be expected to remember everyone.
This is an outrage. We're your highest performing team of scientists in the colony.
You one of Ethel Tinsley's then?
Sure, why not?
I hadn't heard that she'd recruited interns or whatever you are.
Yep. That's us. And because we're such esteemed members of your, circle, I hope you can take what I have to say into account. Look, we found your lab on Cloister. A friend of mine who succumbed to his graft sent me there to put an end to your work. It was damn troubling. But after speaking with your doc, I came to see that the program's got much potential. If we shift focus, reform our work, grafts could better the lives for all.
And that's what we talked
Rasmussen is
Inez
now with Doc
into
Tinsley in Fairfield,
off
and they're
camera
ready to
on
restart
her
this work
quest.
if we can get your agreement. No more killing, much more progress. What do you say?
So we decided to
I
try
see
and move the
someone
needle in a
failed
positive.
The anti-Cleo school of persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
Yeah, we'll just pitch it as a huge business
Troopers
opportunity
are
and hope for the
getting maimed
best.
in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food, clean water. Folk feel helpless. Grafts could treat all that. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume tainted goods.
Bit of a
If
stretch.
we give folk those same abilities, they won't have anything to fear. They can heal from all the wars done to them.
So we're gonna turn everybody into mutants.
With grafts, our employees can get back to work faster and for longer hours. You might have led with that. It's
Well-
brilliant. But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
Let Inez handle her business.
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, demonstrated exceptionalism, the moment would come where I could make a pitch for my own future. I helped hunt down
Here
the
we go.
fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge, fought off countless protectorate besides. So yeah, I'd say the moment I'm owed has arrived.
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the funding. I could approach my business partner to this end, but I will require proof that this little reformation
okay.
of yours is a viable investment. As such, you need to prove that a grafted trooper can achieve what the average one cannot.
You say that as though you have something in mind.
I do.
Oh boy.
The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping at the bit for a show of force, to rally the troops in our market share, so to speak. He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess will give us the leverage we need.
Screw it. We're in.
I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor. I'll send a reporter with camera drones to meet you there and debrief with our ground forces.
Are we gonna Starship
Hold
Troopers
on.
this thing?
You didn't say anything about this being filmed.
Heroism is nothing without exciting
We
footage
sure
and a
are.
talking head to sell it to the masses. So do make sure you put on a good show. Off you go then.
Inez about to become a spokesperson. I don't think that's exactly what she had planned. Can I pick your pocket? Gonna save just in case. There's that key card. I wonder if his guard will mind us just walking up in this room over here. Oh shit. Well, now this doesn't look good at all. This looks exactly the kind of shit we were just supposed to be resolving. Take those crafting items. Who's this?
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remains locked at all times. I am not to be disturbed.
Yikes.
That's funny, considering the heaps of times I've been called such.
You must be Willard's assistant. Are those entrails on your table?
Oh, yes! Aren't they beautiful? It is a shame, for my research calls for me to test the limits of their resilience through burning, slashing, and bludgeons with hammers.
What?
That ain't right. Not even a bit. I swear, once I've got your boss on my side and we get this program reworked, you won't have to do anything like this again.
How much you want to bet she likes
no.
it?
No, I don't want change. I love my work.
I knew it.
I love this place. The smell of copper.
Okay.
The texture of viscera.
It-
There's nothing like it.
I'm sorry I asked.
Am I? My gut's roiling something fierce.
Why this art's beauty is lost on so many folk I'll never understand. Anyhow, I have much work to
Oh.
do. Please ensure the door is locked when you leave.
Sure thing, ma'am. So I mean, I guess we're okay because she's just testing on the corpses. She's not actually bludgeoning alive persons in trails. So we're just gonna walk away from that one. I don't know what else. I don't know what else we could do about that at the moment. Let's see. That's where we are. That's where we're headed. That was wild. That wasn't even the worst of what we've seen in that program either. I'm still not sure it's going to work out well for us to help them try and reform it. But the other options we had on the table at the time conversationally just weren't great. All right, we're talking to somebody in the Best Choice bar. And that's back out here and then up. So that's that room we were looking for earlier, isn't it? Oh yeah. Through the red lights. Oh, hi. I love the Crabble arm. It looks really, honestly, super badass. And then, what did we put on the other side? I forget what the Ursine enemy. Oh, right, Bondage Town. Weren't we supposed to bribe this lady? Yeah, we needed to come back in here with money.
Really?
Yep.
Here you are. One lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. All in all, a profitable day. Eliminated an important rival, got paid, and learned how to mix a new cocktail. Might have been a bit too liberal with the Raptidon venom, though. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
We got what we needed. Where's she headed? I was kind of hoping she was going to keel over from the drink. Can I pick her pocket? Have I already picked her pocket? Save scum, baby. Oh, I could have just stolen it from her that whole time? That sucks. I just lost 5,000 bits. Didn't even think to try and pick her pocket for it. It's just kleptomania is stealing everything that isn't nailed down on the way out the door. I'm shocked we didn't get caught for any of that. So, now we gotta go back out to Twombly. Alright. We can do that. Before I actually jump on the tram, I want to make sure there's nothing else that I need to do in this area.
More comestibles! More comestibles! We're literally giving them away! Artificial.
Thought we were just up here. Did I talk to the wrong exec? Oh, I didn't go all the way in and talk to the right one.
Welcome back.
Welcome
You've been
back.
Very busy, little Manty was.
Oh, indeed.
Out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
I went well. Yeah, we negotiated a resolution, and the workers are back in the
A
factory.
Satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor. but good work overall.
It was the best possible result. Nobody's happy, but everybody's satisfied.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
Now, let's get on with making me more
Now,
bits.
that's the compelling attitude we love to see in an ameliorator. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered.
You didn't have to kill
It was
anybody.
an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Okay. Marketing is an art? Are we going to ask about this? Do we care about his monopolistic mercantile methodology plan? I don't think we do. Cut to the part where you tell me about the
Yes,
job.
Suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain amount of subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
Why are we bringing them brainwashing techniques? I'm not certain the intelligence of providing them with this information, but we don't actually have an option to not, so...
Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental
I could
materials
just leave
and
the
recruited
conversation
scientist
now.
As well.
Got what you wanted, but the scientist
Got
didn't
what
quite
we
make it.
needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and
Right.
its results.
So the Lathe of Particularity was a torture device they were using to wear people down
I'd say I
to
like the
lay.
sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate.
How
Those
altruistic.
without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
That's
what
funny.
else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details?
Yeah,
Anything especially marketable?
they had a method of pairing propaganda with the suggestibility drug to boost retention. The Lathe adversely affects patients more often than they let on. That's something we can give them that they can't use to harm anybody, right? The drug enhances suggestibility, but its effects are temporary. Let's go with the middle
But
option.
still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. And so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
Yeah, the drug enhances suggestibility,
Oh,
blah, blah,
good
blah.
to know, good to know.
I guess we're going to tell her all of it anyway, so I don't necessarily know
That's
why we had
certainly
choices.
interesting. Intriguing, even. What else?
That's it.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead
Ooh.
scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout.
Explosive
All right.
SMG, you
For
say?
your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute.
Good
with
stuff.
Our illustrious leader.
That's kind of what we've been
Anti-Cleo.
aiming for.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete.
Auntie's got a wide face.
I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes?
Yep.
As an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
None that I feel comfortable relating more than I could possibly relate, yet here I am, I guess. Kinda, yeah. I'm kinda gonna go with option 4 on that. I mean, yeah, or the roustabout option. I don't want to, like, sour her on us, but yeah, we do have some issues with it.
Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack of guile. For now, I suppose we'll remain uncomfortable bedfellows, if not ideological fellow travelers.
Works for me.
Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals.
Yep.
Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Gertie expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think you should.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Would it be possible for a face-to-face?
My security team would never allow it, but a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
We can do that.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Okay, so that is back, what, on Cloister. And when we were there last, we needed somebody else with us before we went back. I think we needed Niles with us for something story related. What do we got left on the claim here? Still got to return to Middle Manager Twombly. 377 meters that away. All right, back on the tram. Oh, sad. I think we're going back to the back deck, right? Right? Ugh. So, how's your day? How's the wife? How's the kids? How's the husband? How's the spouse? How's your ma? I'm listening in on the ad a little bit, because sometimes they'll start talking about us over the radios after we've moved certain story checkpoints along. This one isn't about us.
Mister, any bits to spare?
I tried giving you bits, it won't let me.
Hey everybody, look who it is.
What up, Dr. Venture?
Proxy. All finished?
Yeah, we met your mystery janitor. His name's Amos, and he's an old acquaintance of Auntie's.
Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent? You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of employ.
She grew up an orphan working at garbage heap on Argos.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. Many of your top CEOs have working garbage heaps in their background.
Oh, do they?
It's said to prepare you for all the reeking effluvia that life throws at you. Very practical that way when you think about it. What else?
One time she ate an expired chum bar.
Just like normal people.
Oh boy.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would.
What? How?
Because she's Auntie.
How and why is that relatable?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
That everything?
That's everything I have to share.
Those were highly motivating, both personally
Were
and
they?
professionally. Real roadmap to success.
I'm glad that you found it
Diverges greatly
useful.
from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Oh my. I have the recipe for the Raptidon bite. Alcantara didn't make
the drink,
it.
Or didn't make... Oh.
Yeah, didn't.
I see.
Yeah.
The less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually, right?
Effectively.
Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now,
That ain't shit.
about that last
850
person of
bits.
interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Oh, is
Full
he?
of scathing invective.
A little.
Oh,
one might
no.
say. But you know, tough
Poor
sort like
babies.
you might have an easier go of it.
Consider it done. I have no questions.
Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you
Sure.
effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Whatever you say. It is whatever you say it is. Back on the tram! No! Back on the tram! This is where I gotta check, make sure I know where I'm going before I go there. In a Moon Man mask. But he's kind of mean. Alright. I guess we'll start with the head office tower, and if we need to go past it, we can. I think that's the head office tower. What do we got on the wall? An artificial life is life that's sweeter. Ooh. That's some purple drank. The Raptidon Bite cocktail looked like something I want to put in me. Excuse me. Auntie's Choice Chaw. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Survive and thrive with Auntie's Choice. Alright. So, we're breaking into security to interrogate some dude in a brig, right? How do we get down there? We might have already been down there. Let's see if we got anything on the elevator. Oh, look at that. Wonder if anybody will actually care. We'll see if it's a restricted access zone or whatever.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Oh, yeah. More of us.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do
You're
not
cheery.
taunt the prisoners. Thank you.
Do not taunt the prisoners? Don't you mean not taunt?
I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities.
Oh. Well, that makes
We
sense.
hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Okay. Anything in the vending machine? Uranium filters. I'm going to buy those for later. Defensive plates. I think I have a bunch of those. I could always use more mini rockets right now. I definitely want just the whole stack of those. And can we get some heavy rounds? Let's get some heavy rounds. I know I was getting low on those. Nothing else. No secret inventory at this one either. All good. Ooh. I'm gonna pick your pocket. Inez. How was that helpful? Why not? Alright, you. Let's see what he... I like that mask.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it.
Foreman said you were so completely unhireable, they just threw you in here.
That was almost all right. Better than most.
Yeah.
Pretty so-so.
Second degree burn at
Got
best.
anything else?
We don't have the observation for that. I heard Spacer's Choice is dedicated to the lowest quality at the lowest
And proud of
cost.
it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality and pricier when it'll just wear out eventually? Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear on the concept here, right? You're meant to insult me, not just spout things that are true. Loses a little sting if I agree with everything.
We don't know anything about this guy.
Got more.
I'm actually here to talk to you.
You didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and
No.
castigation? So, all right, I give up. What do you want?
You obviously did something to offend Auntie Cleo personally to be in here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, we did stab her in the back first. Only routine business, though. To take it personal to the extent she did is, simply put, a serious breach in corporate
Oh, you
decorum.
poor dears.
Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away.
I want to know what you did to make Auntie so angry and what you want in return.
Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager.
It's a complicated name.
Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided.
Let me guess.
Now,
You want a shot at being petty right back.
bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say.
That doesn't sound easy.
PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier before I got caught. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk.
Oh, I
Just
see.
ask the guard over there nicely for access. She'd open it right up for you.
Seems ill-advised but fun. Screw it.
That broadcast is gonna be the finest verbal rebuke of my career. I should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath.
Ooh.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Ouch. Alright, so. We're gonna take that baton. What the fuck? I didn't realize they were looking at us, but apparently they were looking at us. Hi, yeah. Do I gotta pay you or something?
Welcome to. What
You
is
don't
it?
even care.
We
Bye.
caught in the act.
Yeah.
Amateur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give that back.
I'm right here. I'm right here. No, you don't gotta shoot. Where are you going?
Auntie's been looking for you.
Yeah,
If you'd like to
yeah.
have me handle this, I'm more than able.
Sure.
We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am, never. Please excuse me.
That's probably the
Yeah.
last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather not fight my own people, so keep your nose clean. Yeah?
I mean, yeah, sure. Whatever you say. But, question. How do we get into evidence? I don't see any vents.
Welcome to. What is it?
How can I get access to the evidence
Well,
locker
you
behind you?
probably pay me to remotely unlock it.
Oh.
And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion.
Don't have that, so here's your
Alright.
bits.
See that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked.
Good news is you can always bribe everyone on the undisputed claim. Alright, get in here. Are they looking at me? Are they gonna... Is this stealing even? Yeah, they're not looking. Okay. Crabble juice. Music box. There's that audio cartridge. Got a mag pick. Nothing else. Kind of expected evidence to have, like, some kind of weapons or... whatever. So we're headed back up to the Esplanade. Alright, so where is his little quest gone? Is that the one? An equitable arrangement? Nope. Speak to Ruth. Locate order audio logs. Speak with the presiding bishop. I mean, I guess that's got to be it there. That's a different audio module. Ruh-roh. All right, they said it was at the back of where? Oh, no. It's not in the head office tower. It's not at the Tremicular. Let's see. Contract surgical specialist. This isn't right. Oh. Public address system. Yeah. We got the cartridge, but where's the public address system? I know he said it was like at the back of a security checkpoint or something, but which one or where is an utter mystery to me. I feel like that's taking us back to our ship out there. This is back at the Tremicular. Yep. Oh, we gotta wait on it to get here. Are you kidding?
Ain't heard from Ortiz in
Let's
months.
go.
When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
I don't know what she's talking about. We already dealt with that Ortiz quest chain. Client intake. Yeah! That is where they said to go.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
A better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. 3 pills and an ointment. Which 3 and why? I want to know more. Boy, this place is a lot of running around. I'll tell you that much. The pacing, the only downside to this game. What we got there? Some cigarettes? Is anybody looking? Oh, there we go. Put the gun away. Put it away. Here we go. Sounds like that's exactly what he's trying to do. Oh.
I swear, everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages.
Oh, man. They already cut him off halfway through and then threw in their propaganda on top. Damn. They caught that quick. God. I don't know why I didn't expect them to just dump that signal and load in more propaganda. But of course they did. Alright. Trying to get us off of the undisputed claim at some point, but all the story stuff is kind of coming to a snarl here.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now.
Good, good, good. Now what's this big secret of yours?
You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here.
Uh-huh.
Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it.
So what'll happen to Auntie Cleo when we reconnect with Earth?
This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason.
That's the thing y'all do, huh?
Legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such.
Why didn't you put that on the message you had me play?
I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway.
Did you want me to break you out of here?
No, thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Whatever you say, bud. Is that it? I kind of wanted his helmet.
You're not half bad. Someone outside our corporate family.
I wonder if I can, like...
Stop that scrounging
Oh, no. She ain't gonna let me do that. Well, shoot. Okay, so now we have to go back up to the tram and back to steerage again to turn in. That decision still baffles me. The whole tram just doesn't make any sense.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Oh, nope.
Any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive.
I mean, I imagine we're definitely hiding a loading screen. I know I've said that, but it's still, every time I have to hop on this thing, it sticks out what a terrible idea it is. I mean, hundreds of meters of unnecessary, superfluous ship.
Neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market?
Why wait 20 years? Yeah, why bother with all that rigorous testing nonsense? Who's that for?
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
He done falled all the way off.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement. Assume that was your doing.
According to him, Auntie isn't really in charge of Auntie's choice.
What?
Yeah, she's only getting away with it because Earth went dark.
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
this,
yeah.
This is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed.
That's what you wanted to know.
This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time?
What
Says
does
here,
it say?
Unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, contextually.
Well, our speech check has clearly failed, and nobody needs to get hurt here, bud. Just pay me and I'll go.
Yeah, right. Pay you and you'll go sell the secret to someone else. And someone upstairs will find out, and we'll all get killed. Guess the executive decision's getting executed then. Attack!
Oh, this is that dart gun. Whoops.
Enemy neuron. Locking them down.
What the hell's that? Was that? Oh, God, that startled me. Holy shit. I don't know what the hell that little confetti grenade was. But it definitely, oh, man, gave my heart a little jump. Well, shit, guess we're done with those guys. That went well. We need to talk Auntie's Choice, yeah, but we gotta go deal with the stuff on Cloister or Praetor. Yeah, let's get to Praetor and deal with this. Because we're still wrapping up the rest of Inez's companion arc here, technically. Plenty, but you won't take them. I am very interested in getting off this ship for now, though. Can we just fast travel from here? How have I never thought about that before? Oh my god, you don't have to take the tram. Oh my god, oh, I'm an idiot. Well, now I know. I don't have to waste 20 minutes per stream riding back and forth on the freaking tram. I guess I should have expected that, but usually when you're inside a location in this game, you can't do any kind of fast traveling. So it just didn't click that the Undisputed Claim is not a traditional location. Down we go. Oh yeah, we got that explosive. Oh, it wasn't a good SMG. It was just a green. Just a couple of greens and a telescoping staff. Jug armor. We don't need that. Keep the long coat. We can finally dress like a leprechaun too. Our dreams have been fulfilled. That jug helmet we don't need. I think I have a Juggernaut set sitting on the ship somewhere. I guess we'll keep Inez with us until we finish this chain. I like Niles better in combat. Well, you know, I was actually thinking of switching to Inez, though, after we got her Ursapod upgrade. Because now she's an incredible healer. And switching to her broke up our primary weapons, because Niles and Ava are both pistol users. Or not Asa, Marisol. Alright, where are we headed? Right out to the border camp. Half-truths and advertising. This should be fun.
Gotta be nearby. Ain't keen to jump to conclusions, but I think I got a notion of what we're doing here.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Let's
Orlin
go.
Crawford, the outsourced but never outmatched wartime correspondent for the ACS Undisputed.
Outsourced but never outmatched.
Here to show us all what you can do.
The name's Inez.
Show us all
And
what
yes,
you
Lord
can
Conan
do.
sent me to help you with some sort of, I don't know what exactly.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
For once, we didn't have to lie, but we're going to. I'm her agent. Her talent's in high demand these
Then
days.
why do I have no gigs lined up other than this one?
Hey!
If you perform
Whoa!
well here today, you might have the clout to shop around for better representation, and I do it fast.
Hey!
Else you too might fall into the lifelong trap of outsourced war correspondence.
Never seen a
Poor
grafted
bastard.
trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Your mission, trooper, is to capture the Protectorate blockade to the north. Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance.
Sure.
We've obtained the entry codes through great effort.
My camera drones will be filming the action from
Got it.
above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate the might of Auntie's choice. Yes?
All right, anything else?
They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them, they might offer some aid in the fight.
This is quite the opportunity.
Okay.
Normally, a POW might be written off as shrinkage, an unfortunate, unavoidable loss. But their rescue will be worth far more in publicity.
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have left those troopers to rot.
Sounds
Our
like
motto
it.
is to leave no man behind, unless it breaches our contract and promises financial penalties, which this does. Now, take these codes for the back door and go.
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the blockade for ourselves.
Got it.
Any questions? That's the spirit.
We'll go kill
I look
things.
forward to seeing you take the fight to those fiends. It's about time Auntie gave him a good walloping. Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't you?
I
What
guess.
I'm saying. Of course you will. Who wouldn't want to be interviewed for the wireless? Go on now.
We're being honest. We've already made it to the other side of the blockade before, so we can just fast travel over to the lightning tower and run down there. That'll work. I like the way those bodies loaded in. That was good stuff. What weapons do we have equipped? I think that's the dart gun. The trank gun. I'm going to unequip that for a little while. Let's put on a little roar. Oh, there it goes.
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up.
I'm ready. Are you ready? Knock, knock.
Of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise. Without the other troopers. Ratcheting up by a threat.
Oh, I probably should have brought out the bigger rocket launcher for this guy. Yep, that's okay. Well, we have so many trauma kits. Oh! Maybe we do want the bigger rocket launcher. This thing loaded.
Is in everyone's best interest. Investigating hostile target analyzed.
Oh, he got us again. One more trauma kit. Kind of a waste. Oh, the reload never happened. Did we take the big one out at least? Oh, get off of that. I don't know. We can't really push in. I don't know if I should have opened up this way. I probably should have snuck into the place first. Ah, I think that thing's still in there. All right, we're gonna continue and start back with the rocket launcher equipped, and we're actually gonna sneak in and try and kill some people first, because they're just raining explosives on that exit. First things first, big rocket launcher gets equipped, and I'm going to want something with corrosive instead of a melee weapon, I'm thinking.
Of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise, without alerting the other troopers, mind.
Yeah, this was probably smarter. I don't know what the range on that thing. What the visual range on that thing is as far as acquiring targets goes. And I don't know if I can air this guy out right now or not. No, everybody just keep your heads down. Nobody saw us.
Check your scope for
Ah, bless it. Revive, reload, and hope for the best. a privilege to die for the cause. Okay. You know, I probably could have gone with some corrosive for the mech too, but we didn't really need it. We can get a break from the combat. We can try and get to the point where we can start stealthing some of these targets again.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Somebody's right underneath us down there. Oop. I keep getting distracted by this. This shotgun. Just an absolute monster. Oh yeah, I forgot. We should be using Inez's abilities some too, hey? That's what they said they wanted. Oh my god, those whiffs. The Crabble Claw is angry. Hello, sniper.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Really? Is there somebody in here?
Investigating hostile intentions.
Ass kicking for the history books.
Cool.
Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops before these bodies get cold.
Actually, we're gonna loot the place first, and then they can come in and do what they gotta do. How about that? Got another tossball card, 1% damage buff. All those tossball cards have been hugely instrumental in helping stay up with the curve in terms of keeping up in combat at this difficulty level with all the many flaws. The many flaws we have stacked against us, you know? Not a lot going on in here. Went in there on that side. Got the sniper corpse. We've got another little side room, probably just more storage. Yep. Considering that this was the very last thing that... Oh, we could have set this thing off to explode 5 seconds later and actually do some work for us. That would have been cool. Get out of there, yo. It's a long 5 count. There it goes. Shit, that would have been really useful. Oh well. Hopefully it'll still count. When the war correspondent tells us how good of a job we did here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looting. There's a corpse somewhere. Is it on the stairs? That makes sense. Big robot. And I'm guessing that computer is going to open our door. Checking the security logs. Just stuff about enemy scouts, nothing useful. Crack it open. Really, we gotta interact with 2 different computers to open the gate? Sorry, a computer and a switch. There we go. Come on in. What are y'all shooting at? Oh! That's a friendly Raptidon. Somebody was out here plinking away at the walls like that was going to do them any kind of good.
Over here! Let's have a word with the hero of the moment.
Yep.
Over the wireless.
Sure, as soon as you stop moving and talk to us. We'll wait. We've got nowhere to be. We've got nothing going on. Oh my god, dude. Settle.
What a show! Auntie
Sure.
beside herself when she hears of her shiny new blockade. If you weren't already contracted with Willard, I'd think to hire you for the next news staging.
All in a day's work. You said something about an interview. Well, I got a lot riding on this. You'll make me look good, right?
Right?
It's audio only, Trooper. And you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you, though you'd be wise to throw in a tagline or two.
Well,
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly Protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say.
She's too modest. She's a born marketeer. She recruited us for this mission all by herself.
Suppose I do know a thing or two about a pep talk. Given many in my time to troopers suffering injury or boredom.
How wonderful! I hadn't realized Inez here had initiated a recruitment campaign. Truly,
Well,
listen to us all. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate, an eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also paved the way for us to free some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner.
And if they allow you to fight again, you can prevent anyone else from getting captured or lie. If she had, the POWs would still have their limbs and a taste for purpleberry crunch. We're just gonna go with the first one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end to this war and keep as many civvies out of harm's way as possible.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift an end to the war, I hope. It's good for business, as we all know. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now, I have a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try.
I would love to say the audience would rather hear about how you drop kick that guy off the roof, but we're gonna support Inez in her campaign for humane grafting. So
I got a plan, see, to start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
really going on a limb there.
Fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Sure, tell her to be a good time for a product tagline.
I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for Zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do.
Picking our nose. How'd we do?
Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid details and to hear more of my award-deserving reporting, naturally.
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on our deal now. Let's head back and speak with him.
Oh, do we have to?
And I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war. Farewell.
Yeah, have fun, champ. I don't think we're supposed to like that guy. I like his voice. Where's the ship? Oh my god, I forgot where the landing pad is here. Oh, there it is. Two seconds, folks. I'll be right back. Trying to remind myself to drink more water. Oh, too many energy drinks. Not good for you. So I guess now we go back to the undisputed claim for... Well, no, we don't. We're going to go to Cloister. We're going to go to Cloister and deal with... we're going to deal with... Who is it? Ruth that we need to talk to? Yeah. So for that, we need to pop over to Cloister real fast. Wonder if and when we're going to get another planet. It would be weird if things kind of stopped with the level of unlock that we have right now. I kind of expect a little more location-wise for some reason. I don't know. Bringing Niles and Marisol. Gosh, I hope that's the right people. Been doing too much fast traveling. Back to Laplas's. And hopefully we'll just have the right people with us. I think this is the crew we wanted for the conversation. We can't level up anymore, so we can't increase our speech anymore. This is going to be the best version of this conversation we're going to be able to have. I think we're missing one audio log, and that's it for side quests on Cloister. And that'll be it, another one of those prayer whatever areas. Or the sequestration areas.
Has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. A bright star in a constellation of possibilities, as it were. Now with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
I'm not making any commitment until I know what those goals are.
Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
I gotta ask about the machine. Quite the entrance. What is that machine you were in?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Neat. Can I try it out?
It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements. Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit? Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
I'll accept a trophy too if you're handing them out. No. Anyone else would have done the same. We'll just say it was a close thing if we're honest.
Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin.
Yeah, he seemed alright.
He is, at that. I consider him a close personal friend, and I cannot say that about many. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. I just received the most curious transmission from Auntie Cleo. She wishes to discuss a partnership of sorts, and I heard you were the source of this plot.
We'll say it was really the delegates who put me up to it. Give them credibility? Sure, why not?
I am aware of how persuasive Vicar Levin can be. I would not have sent any old polemic to represent the Order at Greater Tranquility. But I know you factored into this as well. I must admit I have significant doubts about colluding with an entity like Auntie's Choice. Why should the Order agree to even entertain the possibility?
We'll start with that. Levin has built a strong framework for peace. You shouldn't be afraid to use it.
Levin's methodology is usually faultless, and it would be a pity to scrap so much fine preparatory work. Auntie Cleo has already proposed a secure conference room on board the Undisputed Claim for our use. I will await your arrival there to
Hey!
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Whatever you say, Marisol. Alright, cool. Well, we can swap Niles back out. I don't think we need him again until... I think we might actually be done with his companion quest full on, if I remember correct. We can fast travel back to the claim. I never found the other... Excogitation Chapel. That's the place where that last audio log will be. But I'm not seeing anything. Oh, well, actually, we've got this little space out here that we haven't really investigated. So let's go take a look real fast. Get off of there. Get off. No, go to the fast travel point. Thank you. I can't remember if they had anything worth our time here for sale.
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Have we looked at this stuff? Gothic armor? I don't think I have a set of Gothic armor yet. I know I've looked at this stuff. But yeah, the Vanguard Ghillie suit and the Gothic suit I haven't seen anywhere else yet. I almost want to buy them just to have them. Reinforced barrel for the shock assault rifle and charge burst for it. I'm gonna grab both of those. You know what? I'm gonna grab this Gothic stuff just because I want to have it. That might end up being a mistake. I might end up finding that stuff elsewhere, but so far I haven't seen it at all. So, taking it for my collection. Get out of here before I shoplift a bunch of crap and get these people pissed off at me. Hang on. Oh, okay. So we're looking... the backside? Or is that stuff all up in the cliffs there? That might not even be necessarily space that I can investigate up there. I'm sure I can't open this. Oh, no, we can. Bonk. Oh. Any more traps? Clearly there's at least one more trap somewhere, because we got that little eyeball icon. Was that really all that was in here, was the trap and... oh, nope. Contents of the container. I think that's that same trap. It's just bugged now, because we've already set it off. Alright. Not what we're looking for, though. We're trying to figure a way up into this mountain over here, really. Oh, and I forgot there was a safe somewhere on this map we still haven't found a combination for, too. Yeah, we've already been through all of this stuff at an earlier time. And I don't know, it doesn't look like we're supposed to be up there. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm gonna try. Not actually sure where I would go up. No. Nope. That's a negative. So whatever those buildings are, we're not getting to them. All right, well, I'll look up a map at some other point and come back and check that out. For now, let's get to the undisputed claim and get back on the quest chain. What say? Solicit the order support. Yeah. Let's go. We've got 2 to turn in back on the undisputed claim. And then after that, we'll be taking the archive back from the Protectorate. Hopefully. We should be, we've progressed so much meta-narrative. It ought to be time to advance the plot again. We're going to leave Niles. Bring in Ez. She knows these people. And we can fast travel. Don't need to run around this damn place. Oh, I forgot we have a pet Sisty pig on the ship now. They are suspiciously delicious.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be one.
Oh, are we going to take the elevator down? You lack the authorization to enter. I thought that's where we were supposed to go. Yeah, it didn't look like I lacked the authorization to me, but...
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Her mathematicalness should be along soon, unless the leader of the Order's too busy crunching numbers to attend to business.
Oh, you're so nice.
There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical issues. Cloister's atmosphere has a tendency to...
Oh, yes. Regale us with a thorough account of Cloister's atmosphere. Spare no detail.
Rude.
This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better.
I see now why a neutral third party was needed
If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
We're not good at negotiating. Let's get down to it. What will it take to make this partnership happen?
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
Sure, alright. The archive is our priority, so that's where we'll start.
Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
That's a big order.
So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
I mean, how about the middle ground? How about the Order keeps it, but you offload some of that ad research for them?
I am amenable to that proposition. Less work on our part.
I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
The negotiations won't get very far without compromising somewhere. If Auntie pays the Order for access, that income could fund more scientific research. That's actually a good answer.
No one said anything about paying, but, it would be a pittance compared to the future profits we might derive.
Involving money in science seems questionable. But having access to Auntie's resources would be useful for our research. Fine. Yes, I agree.
I mean,
reluctantly.
What are you guys joining up for if you're not going to be helping each other out?
I assure you that Auntie's Choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined.
On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to discuss who will be overseeing the management of skip drives, specifically the production of skip cores.
No one
Well, that clearly sounds like their
production
job.
like we do. Besides which, we have far more experience using skip drives. It was how we came to Arcadia, after all.
Where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not exclude us from consideration merely for lack of experience.
So you ramp up production, and then what? Hand skip drives out for free to whoever wants one? Preposterous, and a waste of a perfectly good monopoly.
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to, and a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
Arcadia will be no better off than before with another monopoly in place. That doesn't seem like it's going to be helpful. Nothing in life comes for free. Yeah, I mean, the Auntie's Choice is going to get the production here just because we don't have the science or speech to pitch anything else. So this is where Ruth is going to have to meet in the middle.
Exactly right.
I will want to run some calculations to be sure, but I'm willing to concede on this point for now.
Sure.
There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology once the war is finished. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used to not only close rifts, but create new ones. A dangerous power indeed, left in the wrong hands.
The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Yeah, we're just going to suggest that they share it because that's the only way we're going to walk out of this with a positive outcome, I feel like. Neither group really ought to have sole ownership of the technology.
A 50-50 split? But that's so equal.
Better than a poke in the eye.
A poke in the eye would cost me less overhead. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later.
I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo.
Well, look at that.
One final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's Choice.
Doesn't sound too difficult, Auntie.
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what? Or whom?
Ooh.
That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
You two are working together now. It's her business now.
Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for.
She's not wrong.
I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I?
Clearly not.
While the Archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it.
I mean, the safety or efficacy of that is up to them. It's their experiment. It's none of my damn business.
Certainly. I'll even extend our corporate partner's micro discount to Ruth as a show of good faith.
Micro discount.
Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely.
Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be.
Oh, how sad for
Arriving
you.
at any arrangement, even remotely equitable, was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward.
I don't like to brag, but I'll make an exception this
By
once.
all means, know your worth and own your accomplishments. Perhaps when I'm more out of earshot, though. That'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on the value-added Esplanade, or enjoy a refreshing cocktail at the Best Choice. And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
Sounds good.
There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider.
We'll of course provide
Oh,
our
yeah.
expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort details. Toodaloo!
Brusque as ever. Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier, especially if supported by your help. But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought.
I'm just gonna let her continue.
First, order forces must move into our former headquarters at Spireton. A simpler task now that you have liberated it. By all accounts, you thoroughly routed the enemy. Well done. More importantly,
We're good at what we
there is
do.
a lift located in Spireton which can deliver our troops into the archive to assist you against the Protectorate. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton.
Which we've already
Fortunately,
cleared.
I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
Good news. I'm in possession of a device that temporarily closes
Ordinarily, I
rifts.
do not
They already
fancy
know that. We
surprises,
talked about it in the
but you're proving
negotiation.
an exception to
A little
that
bit of a
rule.
muddle on the
With
writing
such a
there.
device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date,
Funny.
you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan.
Right. Retake Spireton, infiltrate the archive, unlock the lift. Anything
There
else?
is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more.
We're not even going to ask. We're just going to tell her, in exchange for my help, I want to use the archive to analyze some rift data I
Until
have.
the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all but moot. You know what must be done. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
That was some damn fine intermediation,
Good shit.
Commander. You might just have a future in finance. You know, after Auntie and the Order trounce the Protectorate.
Nothing else in here, just a little bit of free money. Cool, so we still have one other quest on the Undisputed Claim we got to turn into while we're here, yeah? And we got to meet with Auntie Cleo. That's going to be back at the office tower. Let's see. Let's go see what Ani wants. I don't think anybody cares if we take any of this. Make sure there's nothing out here in the lobby we want to take either. Oh yeah, we're gonna open all this and steal all this. I think this is just regular vanilla products. Cute little bit of flavor, but none of this is gonna change our game or anything.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal. What's next on my agenda?
Aren't
That
you two
outside
sweet?
contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
Oh!
There you are.
Hi!
Fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last.
You're in a jar.
You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance.
Do I not?
I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival.
Okay.
I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
Well, meaning no disrespect, it's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel.
Oof.
You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulation?
Apparently, we have many problems with it, but we're not allowed to select any of them because we just have to lie. Your body was just distracting everyone from that winning smile of yours.
Careful, you. Specious flattery will get you everywhere. Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first in line for any experimental life-preserving procedures. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here, the details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
What part of my job description covers me transforming into Dr. Frankenstein? Yeah, let me guess. You want a body.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body.
Oh, no.
There was a past proposal to utilize grafts, but... oh, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear.
Uh-oh.
You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the battlefield? That's what bombs are for.
God damn.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that right? Me and mine were just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. How sad.
If you keep being cruel, you can forget about an alliance.
No need to be dramatic. Here, I'll put on my pleasant, kindly adjacent smile for you. Now, will you help acquire this new body for me, or won't you?
I sense you're about to have me slaughter a bunch of people again.
I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's the profit in killing all your enemies when you can co-opt and sell goods to them later? Tut
Tut tut.
No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated automated automech factory over on Praetor.
She wants to have a robot body. Let's see. Are you asking to be mounted to an automech?
Any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign.
Oh, yeah.
Last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since. Make it mine.
Sounds good. Yeah, sure. How do I make that happen? You got any more details?
There's a sub-facility beneath the automech factory. Its entrance, being hidden, is easy to miss. But
Yeah, because I think
how to find
we've been there
Well,
before.
then, fetch me my new body, and we can finally begin bringing this system to heel.
Whatever, I don't care. That's what their plan was anyway. I don't know that we can stop it without any more help from the Earth Directorate, so all we can do is try and influence the course of events as best as we can. We don't have anything else to do on the claim now, yeah? So where is that located? Back on Praetor. And then we have Inez wants to speak with Willard, which is also back on Praetor. We'll do that first. And fast travel the hell up out of here. Man, the whole second act of the game has just been advancing plot. Lots and lots and lots of plot. And there's lots of strong narrative threads that have been established, but I don't know where is our marker out here in space? Well, we'll just go to Praetor and see if the marker updates. I don't know. I don't know that... I don't know that the story knows where it wants to go at the end of the conversation. You know, at the end of Act 3, I don't know that the narrative knows where it wants to be yet. And it feels like a lot is riding on player action and interpretation, but that kind of puts a lot of resolution on delays. So it's just a lot more expanding on the existing plot threads, but not necessarily closing any of them. There's the body. I guess that wasn't on Praetor. Let's go do this real quick. We're here. The body's here. We'll figure out where I could have sworn that that was on Cloister, actually, that we were supposed to go to for that one. So, like everywhere else on Praetor, we've cleared this place out. The only thing we didn't clear was apparently this secret entrance. So while we're down here looking for Auntie's body, we're definitely going to make sure we avail ourselves of everything that ain't bolted down for her. I see a lot of parts in that locker over there. I don't think those are the parts that she's looking for. A lot of prosthetics lying about. Water's always running in all the bathrooms for some reason. The lighting down here is a little weird. The particle effects are having fun whenever the doors open and the lights resolve. What do we got? Experiment 1, decapitation of our first volunteer was a success until the body rejected the organ. Remains cremated. Experiment 2, second volunteer put up a fight. His organ was damaged and of no further use. Must remember to keep the volunteers isolated from each other. Remains cremated. Experiment 3. After mounting our third volunteer's organ upon the body awakened and pulled my assistant's heart out of his chest. Much to consider. Results promising. Remains cremated. We exhausted our stable of volunteers from the prison population. First batch of subject volunteers incoming. They seem eager to learn how they can help the Sovereign. Remains cremated. Strike that. Mistakenly typed. Force of habit. Haha. The death of the Sovereign has indefinitely delayed any R&D concerning the body. Well, That was easy. Oh, cool.
I'll handle this.
The hell did y'all come from? While I'm here. Oh, shit. Oh, this is the janitor mech. Don't need to worry about the janitor mech. Those I definitely want to buy while I'm here. And then I'm going to grab more heavy rounds, because I really did spend up a bunch of those. I think we're good on rockets. And there is a medical vending machine upstairs, too. I do want to just check both vending machines, since I'm not going to be coming back to this building again anytime soon, for any reason that I can think of. Where is it? Is it downstairs? Oh! Well, now this is upstairs. Oh, we have 2 vending machines down here. Wait, which one did I use first? I used the one out in the hall. Ah, this one has a bunch of mods on it. So, Plasma SMG, Charged Burst, Union Diffuser. Buy that. Plasma Sniper, Energy Modulator. So much of this stuff I could see using, but let's just focus on the weapons that I have with me that need mods, which aren't many at this point. We've got a pistol, we've got the auto rocket launcher, and the tranq gun. Sort this stuff. I don't think we're gonna see... No, we don't have anything for any of those pieces here, so we'll leave it. As far as that med vending machine, it says it's upstairs. Should literally be, like, right in this corner. Oh! It's not a med machine, it's an auto dock. We didn't need it, but what else are we gonna do with that? Alright, so... I would really like to finish this one. Is that here? That's the question. Oh, we can't fast travel out of this location. We gotta actually exit the building. And we're headed that way. Yeah, visit Willard's office. Oh, was that back? Don't tell me that was on the claim. Let's go see what the map says. Seems like that might have been on the claim, which would explain why the quest marker was off in a point in space. Oh boy. Yep, it's not a point in space, it's the top of the claim. It's a cool looking ship. I like Art Deco spaceships. I think that's a neat thing that's not really been done a lot before. Like the Auntie's Choice Art Deco body armor that they wear. I love that stuff. Very cool looking. So we're just running right back up to Willard's office. Then, what are we doing? Cloister? Hit the archive?
Except no goose up.
But I didn't expect today to be another day of just advancing more story points. Pacing.
The foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon.
Wait a minute. Can we no longer take the elevator? How am I supposed to get up there? There it is. That was okay. Oh, because we fast traveled away from that floor and the elevator was left there. Okay, sure, but there could have been a call elevator button, so that doesn't matter. That's nitpicky. Can we crack any of these open? We can't. Y'all are back down here again, huh?
Ah, so the conquering heroes have returned from the blockade.
Yep.
And by the law, what footage! I have never been so thrilled and appalled by sheer brutality in all my days. You certainly know your way around a soon-to-be-dead body, huh?
Okay. Anyway.
Where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously agreed to fund our new venture.
Yes, we've met. Now, let's not get overly ahead of ourselves.
Is there a problem? The reporter seemed thrilled with our footage.
Excitement and carnage is one thing. Well, that is, there are two things, but
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
as a whole. Proving to be an advertising darling is quite another matter entirely.
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Damn right.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine show.
Somebody's trying to save money
Her as
paying
the face
us.
of the brand, we might really have something.
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential of grafts more than anyone. You'll not find my experience anywhere.
No shit.
Perhaps so, but unfortunately, I can't be expected to simply take your word for it.
Look at
You know
her.
how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrently exaggerating
Ugh.
all accomplishments and ills.
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Oh my god, we could sell her out and say, forget her if you're looking for a partner. I'm the better candidate. Nah, she's greatest soldier I've had the honor of working with. You'd be lucky to have her.
Well, it's easy to go on soldiering when you trust the one giving the orders.
Aww.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
Nope.
Enough of the details. I say we have ourselves a deal. Why wait when your investment is ready to be rewarded?
Good shit.
Indeed. I'll send over the funds immediately so we can get started. Well done. I so look forward to doing business together.
Cool.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program, and you'll abide by my demands. No more senseless killing. No more hurting folk.
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it.
It's the best we can hope for with these people.
Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus for your efforts. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning.
Cool, got her mod
You
kit.
have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed.
Let's go celebrate. We don't need to... why do we need smoke blown up our ass? We're fine.
I'll settle for a moment of rest, Commander. Thanks.
Done? Are we done? That was the longest chain that isn't the main story. Okay, so we got to bring Auntie her body while we're here. And then we've got a couple, one collectible quest and a task left on Cloister before we make that push on the archive and find out what's next, where Act 3 of the game is going to take us, hopefully. So, Auntie is upstairs. Doesn't matter to me if Auntie is a head in a jar or a lady with a robot body. She's just as dangerous either way.
You're back. Finally. Finally. Do you have it? Did you bring it here?
Are we really that small? It took a lot of effort on my part, extra effort, if you get my drift. Yeah, we'll be that small. Let's get paid.
A last-minute shakedown, is it?
I thought she might like that.
Yes, of course. Fine, fine. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just
Sure is
excuse
something.
me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
That is low-key terrifying, isn't it?
There you are.
Just 2,500?
Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh,
All right.
Auntie, you look amazing. Absolutely everyone will want a new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share?
Yeah. Protracted screaming and abject terror. I'd love to know what that observation would be, but we'll just say you look ruthless, effectual, and more than a little terrifying.
Wonderful. Exactly the effect I was hoping.
She probably would have said the same thing if we'd
What's
screamed.
More, it's an undeniable confirmation that the archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible results. With their predictive abilities refining
Oh, that
our
heart
planning and
beating in the
execution,
chest.
Our market dominance is a foregone conclusion. Yes, so much to do, and we have you to thank for making it happen. I am quite looking forward to you working for me further.
We're just going around Arcadia making shit worse. Can we... Wait, can we pickpocket Auntie now that she has a body? Does she got pockets? Hello. Oh my god, we can pick her pocket. Just some bits and some purpleberry munch, but we're taking it. What's this say? To maintain the illusion that she is the vital auntie that we all know and love, the following procedures must be followed so that she can be filmed outside of her life support containment. Blah, blah, blah. To avoid rupture or explosion of Auntie's head, never increase the chemical slurry infusion amount beyond safety limits. Interesting. I want to see what's through this back door here. Oh my god, this is where she was staying. Well, we're definitely stealing a toss ball card. +5 max health. Oh, that's a good one. +5 might not seem like much, but that +5 scales with all of your percentage-based health bonuses. And that 5 becomes more very quickly. Just looking around for anything else we might want to take out of this place before we leave. What's this do? Oh my god, we could kill her? We just flip the switch on Auntie like that?
As they say, time is capital, time is bits. You're burning lucre just standing there. Go!
Fair enough. So we got to secure the archive. Let's see if we can figure out where the hell that is on Cloister. And we still have that excogitation outpost to find. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Have time for a chat, Commander?
More plots. Oh wait, hang on. I do want to do that while I'm thinking about it before we talk to her. Oh my god, the Sisty Pig. Hello, sweetie. Oh, and they have a little knot rope toy. Oh, you're so cute. We should be able to do the party upgrade for several characters. So, Nile shot now ricochets off targets, dealing damage to a second nearby enemy, and you get increased weapon damage. Or his shots occasionally knock down targets and have increased damage. I'm just going to go with that, the flat damage. His reflex amplifier now reflects a portion of attacks back to the attacker and slightly increases the effectiveness of his armor. Or his amplifier now applies over an area, increasing your evasion when standing near him. I'm not going to trust that to run. I don't want to have to babysit Niles to have his ability be effective. Oop, what did I hit? Val, let's see. We can make her weapon a short burst with AoE damage, or a large beam that deals massive damage. I'm gonna go with the beam. And her companion ability charges more quickly, and slightly increases the effectiveness of their armor. Or Val constantly regenerates health and slightly increases the effectiveness of their armor. I love always on abilities. I always go with always on whenever I can. Well, I didn't have any of anybody's upgrades selected. When was the last time I was in this menu? So we can silence her barrel, or we can have her inflict corrosive, which is, I'm going with the corrosive. I don't need her to be quiet. I'm the stealth killer. Whenever she kills a human or creature, a medicine pack drops near the target, and I have to walk over it to use it. Or her weapon now automatically reloads, allowing her to continuously fire, and it has increased damage. What? Always on abilities. We can make her immune to corrosive and have her armor be more effective, or she releases a stunning spray from the armor when damaged and melee, temporary dazing enemies. I'm gonna go with always on, immunity to corrosive, and then her combat drug auto injectors now also grant her temporary damage resistance, or grant her temporary bonus damage. It's kind of a toss-up there, really. But since we've already worked on her damage elsewhere, I feel like we want to skew the curve as much as we can by paying into damage more. So that's what we're doing. Marisol, so we can switch her over to Plasma, which we're going to do. Right? Now deals damage in an area and deals more damage, or it now applies plasma side effects more effectively, which is what I'm going to go with. Her extension module, her pistol now extends the duration of hostile effects on her target and deals slightly more damage, or it now charges her companion ability when it deals damage and deals more damage. I need to be using her companion ability more, like every time it comes up, so I do want to pay into it. Can either make her immune to plasma or immune to shock. I genuinely see probably just as much plasma as I do shock, I think. So, but shock is the one I'm usually less prepared for myself. So that's why I'm doing that on Marisol. And let's see, she gains companion ability charge when she takes damage, or she gains a shield whenever you spend gadget energy. I constantly spend gadget energy, but that companion ability, her companion ability is insanely effective. Let's go for it. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, and Azza, her weapon now deals shock. We'll do that. Because bleed doesn't really help with auto-mechs. Shock is a little more universal. Her weapon deals even more damage to enemies not targeting her directly. Or her weapon now stuns enemies that aren't targeting her. I guess we'll just go with the damage. Immunity to plasma. Immunity to shock. We're going to do shock for the same reason we did shock with Marisol. When not attacking a target, Azza will camouflage herself. That's actually a really good one for her. Whenever she would go down in combat, she instead heals to full. That's interesting, mechanically speaking, because I can't res companions in combat, so that would make her the only companion that could give me access to ability triggers that rely on incapacitated companions. That camo is really good. She could really use that for being able to sneak in on things. Man, I love both of them, but I'm going to go with the camo just because I'm so stealth effective. might as well. And then Tristan, we haven't done anything for them. We haven't even seen a quest chain for Tristan yet. And I'm not sure we ever will, because all we do is murder Protectorate whenever we find them. We're not really very friendly with him or his people. Alright, so we're back on Cloister. We've got just a little bit of side work to finish here. And then we can take the archive. Oh, and we got a new legendary weapon, the Matron's Mauler. Power attacks play a jingle and charm humans for 10 seconds. Has a 30-second cooldown between uses, which decreases with speech skill. That's hilarious. That sounds very cool. It's not exactly a good stealth weapon, but it'd be good for laying into things. And that damage, 110. That is insanely high for a melee weapon. That's far and away the highest damage we've ever seen on one. I don't think we have anything that does flat over 100 that isn't a rocket launcher, honestly. Well, we've got, you know, technically 24/8 comes out over 100, obviously. So does 41/4 and all that. But just for a flat damage number of 100, that's pretty impressive. I wonder where I'm going to find mods for that, though. Because I don't run anything without mods, and I'd like a grip for it. Let's keep moving. 1,100 meters away. Whole ass other side of the planet. And this is the audio log. And that's at the archive. That's why we haven't done that yet. And that means everything is at the archive except for deviations under duress. So I tell you what I'm going to do is look up those 3 locations real fast so we can go knock out deviations under duress. Let me see a map, please. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oop. So we are looking for, we've got, that's 1 chapel, that's 2. We should have a 3rd. And our 4th is, in fact, it is that one that we were speculating about up here, we couldn't find a way up to. So we go back. We were right there. We ran all the way around it. Let's see if I can find... No, they don't have a better photo of just exactly how they got up to that point. We're going to go around this way this time. I felt like we were pretty thorough the last time we ran around this place. I didn't see any way up there. I mean, this looks like, you know, there are climbable surfaces here, but this isn't an intended path. That isn't... It just doesn't have the layout or flow of something that you're meant to climb. I can see a couple places on the cliff face, or the mountain face, rather. Definitely still active landmines out there. Maybe up here? No, see, I mean, you get midway up and everything becomes too sheer. And I've experimented enough with jumping around in this game. I know what it will and won't let you do. And it'll send me shooting straight down the side of those things. It really will. you get up to a certain point on those surfaces, on the surface angle, and they just become glass. And you slide right down them. It doesn't even want me to get on that little outcropping. Yeah, see, I have been all the way around over here. This is exactly where we were trying to jump up a little earlier. A little earlier in the stream today, so I'm not too keen on spending all day jumping into the side of this frickin' mountain. Oh, there we go. Definitely don't want me climbing up this thing either. We've got all sorts of collision detect barrier there getting in the way. Nothing to go under. This isn't going to take me up where I need to go. It's all too sheer. So this is the southwest. There's no way to reach the Exposition Chapel from the outside. You must travel to the Cloister Undergrounds as part of the complication with the Computronic Cerebrum main quest. Oh. Where's the Cloister Undergrounds? Is that where we were? Spireton, Reasons Past, Earl. If we set up the complication with the Computronic Cerebrum, where does that want us to go? That's the archive. So we should already have this elevator. It's got to be here, somewhere near the Sub Rosa Smuggler. Oh no. Sorry, I'm trying to expand, or I'm trying to limit my search here to just the Southwest Tower. Ugh. But every time I try to highlight just that part of the text, everything goes mad. Gotta pull up a YouTube video here real fast and see if this one can get me. Hello, folks walking around. How to get Cloister Underlands. Yeah, that's what we need to see. Waiting on them to show me where to go on the map here. It looks like this also wants us to go to the archive. I'm gonna say yeah. Okay. Then I guess that's where all roads are leading us. Got nothing left to do here. All of our tasks, all of our side quests, everything goes into the archive. Set a save point before we drop in there. As far as I know, we've already explored everywhere else in the vicinity, so let's go. Take that. And then more heavy rounds. Everything else we're good to go on. I'm not sure where to start with this place. It looks huge. Doors barred shut. I don't know. It doesn't look like there would be any way to go over the top and get in there. I'm assuming we'll open that up from the other side at some point. We'll drop in from the top or something. Is there anything in the shelves? No. Glad we didn't take the elevator up.
Combatant observe.
We got dudes in here. Are you puking or cleaning the toilet? Doesn't matter what they were doing now. We'll get our looting done after we get our killing done. Well, hello, sweetie. Stun baton, necklace, a grenade, and a ring? What's that sprat doing down here? Somebody left their sniper rifle in the John. All the things you can forget in the crapper, I'm not sure that's one of them. Everybody leaving their jewelry everywhere, too. Y'all real trusting around here. Pocket watches, bracelets, cigarette lighter. We got people on all sides of us here, it looks like. There's my melee weapon. Bunch of that nasty imitation Crabble. It was all expired. That Sub Rosa was selling these fools. Oh, cool. We can play the audio cartridge. You replace the Protectorate broadcast with a confession given to you by Sub Rosa agent Peoria Quebecer. Time will tell how or if the Protectorate troops react. Interesting. Damn. I'm surprised we got away with that one. Oh, that's why they're all puking, because they were all eating that failed Crabble Graph meat. Got it. That makes sense.
I lost the ability to feel disgust long ago.
That is fortunate. I guess. I guess it depends on your line of work. I want to make sure that I clear all the possible loot out of this place, because this feels like another one of those locales we're going to come through one time, and that's it. I'd also like to get as much of it cleared through stealth kills as humanly possible. So we're all done in there. Keep pushing in. We open that. Railgunner monocle. Bunch more junk and ammo. Gears, blah, blah, blah. We got a back way in that we could have used. Or does this go elsewhere? This might go deeper in, actually. Is this going deeper in or back out? Oh, hi. Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Nice hat.
I managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings. I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your element? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself? Must say, I've become quite the expert. Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript.
Fascinating. What other sage bits of survival wisdom do you have to impart?
So glad you asked. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual, fully accustomed to life in these caves, living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a little doohickey I've named a light starter. You simply push a button, and flame comes out.
Oh, aren't you a smart cookie? You must know a lot about the surrounding area, huh? Like around the archive?
Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways, like, well, someone who'd scoured every inch for the barest sustenance.
Do you have any ideas about how to undermine the Protectorate forces outside the archive?
You might call in reinforcements if the Spyreton lift controls were working. I happen to have its missing components in my possession.
Okay, can I have them?
I might be convinced to part with them for a small favor.
Ugh.
Some key legwork for a mighty hunter. Me, I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade.
Got it covered.
Finally, give it here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna use those as bait. Those were raw.
Suppose that beats auto-cannibalism.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten.
Tell me more about this neighbor of
Sent
yours.
me over a bunch of recordings, along with victuals. Offered some sound, if harshly put, advice. Looked out for me like no one's ever. Never even seen him face to face.
I'm sure they're fine.
I do so hope he's all right. Anyhow, suppose we had a deal.
Yep.
Here, I wrenched these parts free out of the Spyreton lift controls. Just jam them back in there and kick it once or twice. Should work fine. Drop back
If you
in
say
again
so.
sometime, will you? Occasionally, I do get a little starved for company. Ah, nice of you to drop by. You're looking very toothsome, if you don't mind me saying.
I'm not gonna steal his booze. That dude needs it.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Crabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals. coordinated group efforts all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Crabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this mess.
Wonder if he'll mind me picking the lock on this thing.
Eat up.
Not even anything in there worth taking from him. Wait, can you see me? He cannot. Sorry, fella. It was you or me. Apparently, I needed it more than you do. What a weird little diversion. Okay, so we come in from that direction over there, and we're pushing that way. This here is just storage. Alright, first things first, we got another side room. Oh no, this is the other side of a side room we've already been through. Cool, cool. Like we already killed most everything in here. Lots of free stuff. I don't know if it's free if you had to kill somebody to get it, but we're gonna say yes for our purposes. Doors barred shut. Cool. Cool, cool. And we open it by going out there. Should be up this way. Ooh. So the lift has to be enabled for that stuff to work. Got a free gun, free grenades. Power's on. Kind of want to wing the turrets from out here. We've got enough distance, I don't think. I don't know how many of these we can get rid of without getting spotted. I feel like somebody over there did spot us, but the alarm's going down, so... It might have just been the other gun. This thing is just silly. It is the last whisper. Shots are silent as a whisper and automatically dissolve corpses into ashes. Attacks against unaware enemies deal 100% damage, increasing up to 150% with your sneak skill. And we've got a lot of other bonuses stacked on for firearms and for shotguns specifically that enhance that a good deal. I feel like we're going to go back inside and go around so we can get a better line on the Dragoon rather than trying to hit them from that angle. Oh, shit. Trying to send these shots bouncing down at these guys over here. Oh, turned them into goop. Goop. Come on, hit the turret, hit the turret.
Don't become a statistic, Commander.
think we did it. I think we got the turret. We're cloaked right now.
Not quite charged yet. Torpification in progress.
Job done? Job's done. Got a load of corpses to loot. I don't know if we'll be able to get... Yeah, we can. Long rounds are worth it. They're worth the climb. Thought we were gonna have help taking this place. What happened to all that? Oh, right. We had to sneak in and open the door for him. We're doing such a great job of sneaking so far, by the way. All of this is just different roads to the same place. Oh, I want that. How do I open these? It's a cleaver, huh?
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
Right. I'm gonna guess that guy's got our Calcaduceus. Hey, look at that. That, poison crabble did the work for us. Let's open all this.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Colonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
What in the hell is this? Is that the archive talking to us, basically? I still want to know how to open these. Alright, I don't want to go in there yet. Same room? Same room. I will take those that corrosion disperser for sure. Everything else I can live without. Spartan Lift is reliably out of service. I would very much like to know how to open all these containers before we go anywhere else. Because I don't see any type of control mechanism. No wires, nothing. Guess we'll see what we got in here. Maybe there's a lockdown of some kind that we can lift.
Welcome to the archive. I am
What up?
ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister.
So you're an artificial
That, I
intellect.
fear, would be a misleading choice of words, as it implies a form of sentience or cognition. Applied statistics might be functionally more apt.
Sure.
My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement to optimize profits, i.e. gain, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Is it broken? Did you just break the archive?
I didn't do it.
How may I best facilitate your efforts?
What just happened? Are you okay?
Due to incomplete reprogramming efforts by differing operators, I am experiencing sporadic fluctuations in my emphasized categorical imperatives. Tonality and cadence weightings within my
Dane, what up?
protocols are likewise similarly affected.
In layman's terms,
May or may not still be there.
We're experiencing a distinct difference in opinion.
Caused by intermittently vacillating fundamental shifts in priority.
Good seeing you, man. How you doing?
What approximates its mind has become trifurcated.
One would assume that calamity enough. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Hovers around
I love it.
49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates.
So, tell me about the. Oh yeah. Tell me about what calculations you perform for other recent operators. Bro, we had a good Thanksgiving this weekend. A good late Thanksgiving. Went over to my mom's house. The dogs got to play in the backyard. Finn is over here driving me absolutely nuts. You want to say hi, Donut Boy? Come here, Donut.
Based on the increasing rate of rift fluctuations.
Say hi to the stream, biggin.
Inquiry is rift related. To that end, we should best get started.
Yes, you donut. You're freezing your buns off. What you doing, man? Oh, you got COVID? Oh, bro, we just had that. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Yeah, you trying to play? I think that's what you're suggesting, potentially. Because I'll be honest, I've been going at the story on Outer Worlds for like the past 3 days on stream. I could probably use a break. Oh, you're working outside today. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, no, we are free of COVID. Now I understand what you're saying. My fault. My reading comprehension gets a little funny sometimes. Finn, you're okay. You're not going nowhere, Bubba. Bro, that sucks. I used to work landscaping and spent a lot of time working outdoors. I can't do it. My body hates it. You want to find where my wuss line is, that's where it is. It's with cold weather. Go on, go lay down, Bubba. You're not going out right now. You too, Django. My big boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, did you also want attention since your brother got some? Yes. Yes. Are you a jelly boy? Begin processing the Rift data. Yeah, let's go. Oh, controller. What happened? What have I done?
Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants.
Now you're just making stuff up.
Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of Rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate. Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it. But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production?
What is our goal here? We seek the means to permanently close the rifts, I guess. The Protectorate input similar data before how long ago, and we need the same results. Yeah, actually.
Operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago. Though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require 25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
All right, so how do we raise your capacity?
To improve calculatory processing of Rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators.
All right, so what do you want me to do?
I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations.
Why is everything more work?
Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
How did the Protectorate and Annie's Choice do so much damage here? Oh, hey, there's an idea. Set all turrets to fire and any remaining Protectorate forces nearby. Oh, that worked!
Any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however.
Damn. So yeah, how did they fuck things up so bad here?
It's difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and willful hijinks. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to...
Bro, you missed it, by the way. Auntie is a head in a jar, like Futurama. Like she is, well, she was. We got her a body, which was probably a terrible mistake. But yeah, she's a floating head in a jar when we finally got to meet her. Shit blew my mind. Restoring thermal transfer sound important. Why is it optional? No, we're just gonna do it. We don't need to ask.
The remaining subsystem work. And soon, everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day. In lieu of my transactional mindset, I've unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Sears Cerebellum Protector
Oh, cool.
is now yours.
Why just one of them? Open all of them. I'm assuming we'll get access to the other ones when we come back. Yeah. Get to work. Boy, that is a good looking helmet. What do we got? Amplification plating. The damage buff emitter. Roger. Okay, so good thing we've already cleared this. Ain't nothing left alive in here but the sprats. So this is where we were aiming to get at. I was talking about earlier. Yeah, we got Auntie a rockin' hot bod, dude. She got gams for days now. No, she has a body. It looks like a prosthetic body should look. It looks like medical hardware. But apparently it's also capable of ripping a dude still beating heart out of his chest. So, shit. So is that the optional one? The thermal transfer? It is. We're gonna do both, but we'll start with the data.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Sounds good to me. Inspect the connections, and we don't have nearly the smarts for that. So there's nothing for us to do here. It didn't occur to me, we might not be the right person for the job for this. We might not be smart enough to turn some of this stuff back on. I hit the level cap of 30, and that means all of my skills are now capped at the level that they're at. They'll never get any higher. And that means anything, you know, high level on any of the conversation options is out of our... Oh, shit.
Standing by to stupefy.
Little pick-me-up. Gas still recharging.
Taking the fight out of them, locking them down.
Surprise turrets caught me. Damn. I don't know why I didn't expect those. I'm not going to be able to get up there to loot that without... Oh, no. See if I can just run along on the top of them. No, I can't. Dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. And other terrible songs from my childhood. Every one of those long rounds is vital. I know I have hundreds of them now, but I burn through them when I start using them. This place is huge. Guess we're gonna go around this way. Oh, hi. What are y'all doing in here?
You're remarkably effective for someone so ignorant of abstract calculus.
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of?
Guess that's us.
Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here when the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold.
Yeah, we've taken control of the archive.
On your own. We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you simply waltz in on a whim?
No, we've been at it for weeks too, dog.
Marvel. What is your goal now?
We didn't just
We'd
get
greatly
here.
Need your help if you are willing.
Yeah, what do you need?
We need a way out of this tomb. When the Protectorate took the archive, they locked all the lifts out of this cavern, and the terminal to unlock them is exceptionally well defended. The Automex guarding the facility effectively repelled all our attempts at assault, but you have shown a prowess and expertise that is, frankly, far beyond our own.
Well, no
if
shit.
you can reach the terminal and reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors, allowing us to both evacuate wounded and resupply with fresh troops. Thank
Yeah,
you,
we'll see what we can do.
May all your equations unveil their integers without error.
I do hope Auntie like pinstripes up her body and makes
Another
it all
new
super
face,
super
glorious.
rad looking.
It is so cold, my fingers appear to be in rigor. I've not slept in 3 days, and I've any number of high-risk patients in need of tending.
Okay.
I trust you'll pardon my brusque manner. You've something of import to discuss, I gather?
You got anything to sell me?
The answer is doubtful, given the scarcity we're experiencing.
What do you got? Oh, that's a good primer. I will take that. And I will take all of that nicotine. So I use that for crafting all of those trauma kits that I be burning all the time. So can I get this back online for them yet? Not yet. I'm not trying to get caught picking pockets over here. What's up, Doc? I do so love just being able to melt things like that.
Proceeding to attack.
Replenishing my fire.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Oh, there's somebody in there. I don't think he likes us.
Much of a defense for a strategic position like this one.
Nope.
Good.
Ain't much of a D at all. Explosive Granado. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, we don't really need to climb that ladder, do we? Thank you. I don't know what the hell that alarm is. Maybe it's because of us busting the place up over here.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides.
Ugh.
The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information. If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
Whatever you say, boss. Are these people all frozen to death? Damn. Oh shit. They're loot pinatas. Use the auto dock on the robot arm. Ain't getting in there. I almost feel like we should do the thermal stuff first, but we're here. You bet I am gonna break open every single one of these frosty pinatas.
Those rapid onset is freezing. You think the Protectorate got a weapon that can do this?
I don't know, but if they do, we'll take it. Yeah, they got frozen in the middle of a fight, didn't they? Somebody in here? There is. And we damn sure ain't picking that lock. Don't see another way in.
Please do leave me in peace. There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work.
Fuck you too. Well, we're not getting in there right now. Hang on. I want to finish looting the room before I turn that on. Just in case any enemies come spilling out. Want to have an idea what corpses and whatnot I've already pulled everything off of.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please...
Oh, now you want to talk.
I must know what you did. What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 30 is the cap across all difficulty levels. And my skill points wouldn't be capped the way they are if it weren't for the flaws that I had to take. Oh god, we've got to lie. I'm the controller of Cloister. All I survey is at my command. Bow before your new master. Bow!
Master, I am extraordinarily busy, so please allow me to summon the guards to cater to your every whim.
Lie again. That's not necessary. As the controller, I should learn my own way around.
No, please.
Nah, shit.
It wouldn't do to have you wandering around your kingdom, lost and without vassals. Why, what would your subjects think?
What a surprise, she didn't buy it.
I'll handle this. Target analyzed.
Oh shit. And I honestly, I feel like 30 is a good combat cap, but maybe not great for like the dialogue options and other like exploration and that kind of stuff. I don't feel like the more levels they gave me at this point, the more I'd break the combat. So I get the level 30 cap there. We gonna go in and talk to this lady? Yeah, we are. Excuse me, miss. Hi.
What in the sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
You just called all those people on us. Are you kidding me? You're talking that good shit through the glass. I'll take them 778 bits. Not leaving her behind us to have her call more friends.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. And with
Oh.
Pressure door to a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice.
I could have come in there and just... I could have froze everybody to death instead of going through all that combat.
And I'll do so.
Ah, damn.
I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit.
That's a shame. That's a loss. All right, so where to now? Going up. Are we? Is there no... There's no control in this elevator. Alright, explain that one to me, game. There's no wires. There's no nothing. Those doors are still sealed. Still sealed, still sealed. Well, that's more than a little confusing. That elevator seems like... Oh, did we do this terminal? Just their logs. Yeah, nothing here. Just a little bit more lore about the guy that froze all of his friends to death. If I wait until my crew gets on the elevator with me, will the elevator just leave? No. It's going to continue to sit here. I haven't the slightest damn clue. Am I missing a vent somewhere? Let's see. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Stuck in cold storage, Outer Worlds 2. Let me see. I've done all this. Done all this. Cross the bridge into the archive. Blah, blah, blah. Mysterious audio cartridge. We've done all that. We've done that. Oh, I forgot to turn the lift back on before I pushed in and let my allies in. Shoot. Man, I am deep in this. And this actually does say to go to thermal transfer first. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do here is hop back to the entrance and get the lift on, and then we'll go to thermal, and then we'll come back here. That's the terminal that unlocks the lift, so that's where we should have gone first, I'm guessing. I'll come back around to this. See if we can get over there. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back around. I'm gonna have to run back. I don't know if that elevator being sealed has anything to do with us having not moved the other area, but that other area was supposed to be optional. I don't know. We'll see what the deal is when we get back.
I'll say this for my colleagues in the Order. We certainly thought big with the archive.
Yeah, they sure as hell did, didn't they?
My former department made its share of mistakes, surely, but there was a feeling we all had, like we were writing the universe. It was rather galvanizing. Feels that way again.
Are you saying that the trajectory of our association has reached the apex of friendship?
Oh, they're finally getting along. See if I can sneak up on this thing as much as possible, because I want these rockets to all hit. That'll work. We got a shitload of drones looking at us. A Dragoon.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Scrap is ready. And frankly, pissed off.
2 more. Let them come to us, baby. Come on. I don't even know we're back here.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Rocket launcher OP. We didn't even have to get in range. Didn't need the corrosive gun, didn't need anything. Picks up my good hand. Oh shit. Hi. That wasn't a very clever robot. I don't feel any need to actually activate the elevator. We can just drop down. Free trauma kit. I'm gonna wait on this dude to get a little bit closer. We got a couple drones in the area too. I'm gonna reload. Oh no. Gotta watch out for those spider mines. Those things suck.
Amplification in progress. Mitigating the threat.
I love the goo gun. big fan of all the, like, the corrosive shock, all the elemental damage types. They did a really good job. Everything's really well balanced against each other, in terms of strengths and weaknesses on the dots and everything. You still eventually you get to the point where you definitely break the combat if you game plan too much. There's a lot of perks and stuff that feel like they're just flavor, but if you get into the combat specific stuff, you can really fine-tune your build in such a way that it doesn't leave a lot on the table for the enemies in terms of options for dealing damage to you and resisting your damage. There's nothing they can do about that. Looking around for back pathways and that kind of thing. Wonder where that goes. Just down there? I'll have to check that. I guess we can go ahead and hit that switch. Well, let's do this first. And wow, the day has really gotten me away from me here. It is already getting to be about time for me to push off for the day. Shoot. I didn't realize how late it was already. I'm not sure if I want to push this area or not. This whole thing is covered in Zeranium poisoning, or Zeranium gas. Usually there's a drain if you look around hard enough.
Why did Providence show us no indication of how this doomed equation would balance? We tried our modest best to make it to the console and reset the lifts and doors, but it went as well as asking a feeble-minded simpleton to solve for Webb's theory of everything. We knew the Protectorate would have automechs guarding it. We knew they would have them stationed in grotesque numbers. But our scouts failed us by at least a factor of 10. We're attempting to retreat and rally reinforcements, but I fear that's little more than wishful thinking. There's only 3 of us left, and it seems likely that...
That cleared out the Zeranium. Boy, they really didn't have a chance in here. I forgot we could probably have used time dilation to come in through that fan. That's something I don't even use as a lot of the gadgets. Because a lot of times the weapons are much more situationally useful in combat than anything else is, than anything on the gadget tree is. I want to get on the top of this. Oh, right, because I took the elevator down. I don't feel like I want to dip my toes in this electric field. But I don't have the hover armor with me. We didn't take too much. Oh, I don't have the hacking to deal with this crap. So that's going to stay electrified.
You suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Oh, get off. Alright. Well, that hurt like hell, but... we got through it. I think we need to head back out and go up. Oh, right, because I didn't do this while I was up here. Surface lifts activated. Electric gate. Deactivated. Cool. Our allies can actually come in and help us out now. Alright, well, rather than push myself any further past my end time, this seems like this is going to be the spot where we're going to put a stop to it for today. I got to get something to eat in me. I got to try and get a little housework done before my spouse gets home here. Oh, I definitely had a couple things I want to do for her before she got home. And I got these dogs. Oh my God, they've been going nuts, battering into my legs because they want to go to the bathroom. Oh, so we're going to do that. I'm going to take care of my babies. So, it's good seeing you, Zane. Good seeing you stream. Good seeing you, everybody.